What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I got some new news for you concerning Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter has went on record to state if he wins the fight between Garcia in their matchup for the WBC welterweight championship of the world. If he wins, he wants Spence next. You know what? I'm glad he said that. Me personally, I don't care who wins out of Danny Garcia or Shawn Porter. Simply because these are two top tier guys. Just making an exciting fight. If the fight's exciting, just like the Thurman and Porter fight was, it was a classic brawl. It really didn't matter who won or not. You know what I mean? In other words, it didn't take credibility out of either fighter. It just made Keith Thurman that much, just an inch more because he did win the fight and it was a split decision win for Keith Thurman. Okay. If Shawn Porter and Danny Garcia go in there and duke it out and have a great fight, the winner has to see Errol Spence, and it really depends on how that fight plays out. But I do want to see whoever wins take on Spence because Spence is the kind of guy he's asking for it. Let's see if he takes it. If you want to go up in weight or not go anywhere, you want to lure a guy from 135 to 147, and you have all these guys up here. You got Garcia, you got Porter, you got Crawford. Now you got Khan, he's back. You got Pacquiao. You got a lot of fighters, okay? And you're content with fighting a guy at 135. I think there's something wrong with that. And then I think Errol Spence needs to focus more on who's in his own weight class permanently, that's fully acclimated. Because he really gets no credit for beating Mikey Garcia. You know what I'm saying? You could call him the Mexican assassin or whatever, but he doesn't really get any credit. He just, hey, you beat up a smaller dude. We knew you were gonna win. And that's exactly what people are going to say when he does it. When he opens up, works the body, have Mikey damaged downstairs. Now he's worried about more body assaults. And then you go upstairs and take Mikey out. Well, people pretty much seen that coming. Nobody will be impressed by that. So in hindsight, nobody will really care if you knocked out Mikey Garcia because, everyone's going to say, see, I told you you're going to do that anyway. So I think what would fit him better is he should wait for the winner out of Porter and Garcia, okay? And take that strap. Now you got a bigger bargaining tool. Now you are the hot shit in the welterweight division. So when Keith Thurman comes back, if he's still hungry or thirsty or whatever he is, if I want him to get the spirit back of don't duck me, son. I want that same spirit that he had. Imagine the old 2 or 3 year Keith Thurman versus Errol Spence now. You know what I'm saying? Think of that fight. That would be a hellacious fight. It's like his fire's gone. He got married. He's supposed to got injured. He's in recovery or whatnot. And then he's not trying to take any hard fights or difficult fights right away. You know what I mean? And it's like, but then you have all these guys here that want a piece of you. So, but nonetheless, Porter says he'll take on Errol Spence. He's changed tunes. Now, for all the times where they asked Porter and he was like, well, I'm not really focused on that. I'm focused on Thurman. You know what I mean? Well, I'm glad that he was able to turn the barrel around and target someone else. You know what I mean? At least call him out. So that means something. That means he's recognized, hey, Errol Spence is a guy. He is a threat. He is a champion at the welterweight division. So that's a good thing. And Garcia, he's made statements like, hey, I'll fight anyone, nobody's ducking. And I want to see all these fights because I'm not on that Errol Spence train. I know he's a dangerous fighter. I know he's a good fighter. I think that I think he still needs to be tested. I think he still has something to prove. And, for him waiting, if he waits and just be patient for this fight, he could take another fight in the meantime. He could fight Yodenis Uga or something like that. Someone that's in the top 10, and take him on. Fight someone like that, and then to keep you busy, right? And, fight later this year, early next year. But yeah, I am interested and I am excited to hear Shawn Porter call him out because both guys, after they win, supposedly they want Spence. So let's see if these guys are going to do that. Let's see if they're going to be a man on their word. Like, hey, yeah, I will fight Spence, whoever wins. So in this case, I don't care who wins as long as they fight Spence. Because Spence needs that. Spence don't need to sniff down at 135, luring smaller guys up. I don't think that's cool anyway. You know what I mean? Anyway, I just talked about that. But you guys tell me what you think about Shawn Porter's remarks. You think it's legit? You think it's BS? Whichever you feel, let me know. Please comment. Please subscribe. And you guys been counterpunched. Peace.